Samanta Chakravalesu Achagachantu Devata Saddhamman Munirajasa Sunantu Sagamukadang Dhamma Savana Kalo Ayam Badanta Dhamma Savana Kalo Ayam Badanta Dhamma Savana Kalo Ayam Badanta Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Anekajati samsaran sandavisang anebisang Gahakarakang gawe santo dukkha jati punapunang Gahakaraka dittosi punagehang nakasi Sabbate pa sukha bhagga gahakutang visangkitang visangkaragatang cittang tanhanang kaya majjagat. I have to speak in English, huh? Yes. All of them? So, friends in the Dhamma, what a great pleasure to see all of you in the morning, especially the little ones. Today we are going to learn how to be satisfied, not from things from outside, but from your own purified mind. Your own purified mind brings you all the satisfaction. So you don't have to ask somebody for this and that and the other. You are always satisfied and you are always happy. You are always, isn't that what we want? We want satisfaction. Normally people expect to be satisfied from outside. Other people have to satisfy you. Now your mind is always satisfied because your mind is purified. That is what the Buddha speaks about. How to satisfy yourself in spite of the world. Now this gatha that I recited is a very important one. This is his first utterance after he became enlightened as a Buddha. The first, it's called a Priti Vakya. He was so exuberant, his mind was so happy that he spoke this out. And he said, Anekajati samsarang. Anekajati means countless lives. Samsara, life after life. Life and death, life and death, life and death. Anekajati is countless lives. Sandha visang anibisang. Dhavati is to run. I was running around. I was running around life after life. Sandhavani, dhavat is to run. Anibhisang, unable to find out. Gahakarakang gavesantu, who is the architect of this house? Again and again they build the house. Again and again you are born. And again you build the house. The house is this body. And the body dies and then you go elsewhere and start another body. Gahakaraka, who is the one who is building this house, life after life? Gahakaraka Gave Santo means searching. Gaveshanya Karnakyan Suvarno. Searching for this builder of this house. Dukkha jati puna puna. It was so painful life after life. Trying to find out the cause of this body that appears and disappears and again appears in birth and it disappears at death and again appears in birth and disappears. Who is the one who is building this body, this house, where the mind is enshrined, the mind is inside the body? Gahakaraka Dittosi, today I have seen this. Architect of this house, today I have Gahakaraka Dittosi is I have seen that. Gahakutang Visankitang. I have broken all his rafters. You know there are rafters on all sides and then there is a mudulli or the main rafter, main beam. This Gahakutang Visankitang. I have destroyed the main beam and all the rafters. I have seen the maker of this house. I have destroyed his house. Visankara gatan chittang. Now my mind is without any karma forming ability. Sankara. Sankara is making karma. Now my mind is not capable of making karma. I have put an end to karmic formation. So that I have put an end to rebirth. There is no more birth, no more body building, no more life and death, no more birth, no more death. So he uttered this very famous word just after his enlightenment. Tanhanang kaya majjaga. How did I do it? I put an end to tanha. What is tanha? Can you tell me the English word for tanha?
Craving.
Yeah. Huh? Craving? Any other word?
Greed.
Yeah. Desire? Wanting? Tanha. My tanha doesn't come alone. It comes with desire, grasping, wanting, craving, and pride, and conceit, and ego, and me, I, mine, selfishness. All those attributes are a result of tanha. So once you put an end to tanha, your mind is free from pride and prejudice. Your mind is free from anger and hatred. Anger rises also because of tanha. I'll give a little illustration. Supposing something, this is mine, and this breaks down or gets stolen or something, which I value so much, then I have pain and suffering and anger because I want it. If I don't want it and it is not mine, if it gets destroyed, I am not going to worry about it. So it is anger and hatred that arises when you don't get gratification for your desire. So as soon as there is a desire, wanting, we want gratification, that is satisfaction. I want something and I get the satisfaction, I get what I want. That is what we call happiness in this world. If you don't get what you want, it is pain and suffering. So if you are lucky, you will get all of what you want. If you have that great fortune, whatever you want, you get it. Then you are satisfied. Then you want something else. Then again you get that. Then you are satisfied. Then you want something else. When you are hungry, you get food, you are satisfied. Then you want to sleep. Then you go to bed. If you have no bed and no sleep, then you are not satisfied. If you want something and you get it, then you are satisfied. So all happiness is the satisfaction of desire. In this world, what we call happiness is satisfaction. Your craving is gratified or wanting whatever you want to get. So that's only a temporary satisfaction. Then you want something else, then that also if you must get, you have satisfaction. So happiness is that. So every time we try our best to get all of what we want. If you don't want, if you don't get, then you are in trouble. Until you get it, you are in trouble. When you are hungry, until you get your food, you are in trouble. After you eat, you are okay for a while. Then after 3-4 hours, again you are hungry. Again you have to eat. So again and again you want satisfaction. Again and again there arises craving. And it is not easy to maintain this satisfaction. So you have to work. You have to study. If you don't study, you have no job. If you have no job, you have no money. If you have no money, how to get all the good things you want? If you don't get the good things, you have no satisfaction. So it is a continuous process. From the time of birth, you have to go to school. No way. Whether you like it or not, you have to go. Then you have to pass exams. Then you have to get a job, a good job. Then you have to earn enough money. You have to work at your job. And then you have to collect your house. You have to build your house. And then your bank balance and your car, the BMW. So you have to do these things. That's not easy. At the end of it, what happens? You are too old like me. No use of car because I can't maintain cars. I can't maintain the house. I have no job. I have no maintenance. Then what happens? I have to leave everything and die. Now when I die, do I take any of these things away? I just leave them where they are and die. And then does that stop? You can't stop death. No doctors have ever found any medicine to stop death. Neither can you stop birth. This is what the Buddha saw. You die here and they go and get born somewhere else. Different country, different parents, different relations, different house, everything different. And you are born just an ignorant little baby. Again you have to go and study. Go to school. Learn your ABCD. Learn 1 and 1 is 2. Huh? All your education, everything goes for a 6. In a new environment. So this is the samsaric problem that the Buddha saw, which we normally don't see. We take everything for granted. So then, like animals, now animals also don't know. They are not worried about death. They are not worried about rebirth. They are not worried about their job and all that. So they just live from whatever they want, they do. From moment to moment, they eat and they sleep and they have sex. And that's all they want. But then animals are not dangerous. Human beings are dangerous. Because they have weapons and they have technology. They can inflict pain and suffering on others. All the wars and all their bombs and everything, they can destroy a whole world. There is so much technology. So human beings are dangerous, not like animals. Animals have no weapons. They can't fight. They can only use their hands and maybe their tusk. So now as human beings, we have to be very intelligent, knowledgeable. Someone has to tell you, otherwise how can you know it? Like the baby who is crawling, he is crawling on all fours. Have you seen? Then they pick up dirt from the ground and eat. No, they don't know it is bad. Someone has to say, don't eat that. Take it. Don't. That's the learning process. Your teachers have to teach you, your parents have to teach you. All your life you have to learn. Do this, do that. Do this, don't do that. Don't do. Like that you have to learn. If you don't learn, you become ignorant. That means it is like having a very powerful car without brakes. If you have a car without brakes, what happens? You just go into a crash. You must know how to drive the car. You must know when to stop. You must know when to turn. You must know how to avoid traffic. No? If you are in a traffic jam, you can't go. You have to go with the crowd. So, the human mind also must learn the art, how to stop and turn. That is what the entire Buddhist philosophy is about. How to stop and how to turn. How to do the right thing and not the wrong thing. How to speak the right word and not the wrong word. How to think right and not think wrong. How to have the right view and not the wrong view. If you have the wrong view, your thinking is wrong. When your thinking is wrong, then your speech and action is wrong. When your speech and action is wrong, then your livelihood is also wrong. Because you do things unfair. You earn money also by unfair means. Because you think it's okay. You don't know karma, you don't know rebirth, you don't know the Dhamma, you don't know what is right, you don't know what is wrong. So that's like having a very powerful car without brakes. You don't know where to stop and turn. So you just go. Because it is a powerful car, you can go. then you go into a crash. So it is very important that we should know this truth. So the Buddha is one who, after a long samsaric journey, was searching for the builder of this house. What he meant by the house is this body. Then he used very important words to describe this body. He said we have 6 ayatana. Chakkayatana, sotayatana. What is an ayatana? In Sinhala, ayatana කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? In Sinhala, it's very close to Sri Lanka, Sinhala. ආයතනය කියන්නේ මොකක් හරි මේ කර්මාන්ත ශාලාවක්. Big manufacturing factory. That's an ayatana. Buddha refers to the eye as a chakkayatana. The eye is a huge manufacturing factory. Karmanta ශාලාවක් මේ ඇහැ. We even don't know how it is working. Here is a ayatana, sotayatana. Nose, gandha ayatana. How does the smell get inside and get recognized? Jiva ayatana, the tongue. How does the taste get processed and we become aware of the taste? And we can retain it in memory. If you have got the taste, then after some time, you know what that taste is. If you get it again, you know what it is. So it has to be retained in the memory also. Kaya yatana, the whole body, there is touch sensation. Everywhere you can feel the body touch. So if it is nice and comfortable, then you like it. If the touch is not comfortable, then you resent it. So you always look for happy sensations, and they come from the eye, good things to see. Happy sensations come from the ear, good things to hear. Happy sensations, good things to smell, good things to taste. If that one restaurant is not nice, you go to another restaurant because you want good taste. If you have no good taste, you don't want to eat it. No? So, but we forget that this taste is only limited to the tongue. As soon as you swallow the food, there is no more taste, isn't it? What happens to the food as soon as you swallow? It becomes vomit. It becomes a miserable mass of stuff, no? So, but we don't realize it. We want the taste. Taste is only in the mouth, in the tongue. So it is the tongue that is processing taste. It's a big factory. Only the tongue can process taste. None of the other organs. Eye can only see, none of the other organs can see. Ear can only hear, none of the other organs can hear. So each of these organs have a particular object to manufacture. The factory must work on that. Sight, sound, smell, taste, bodily touch, and thinking, memory. Memory is very important. You know why? These things can work only in the present tense. That is, you see things only in the present. You can't see things of yesterday or tomorrow. You see it only in the present. You hear also only present. You can't hear things of yesterday or tomorrow. These 5 faculties, eye, ear, nose, tongue and body, work in the present tense. But the mind is terrible. Mind can take memories from the past, future, imagination, past, present and future. The whole day you are thinking, isn't it? You are thinking of the past, dead past. Past is dead and gone. But how many times do you think of the past? Can you get the past by thinking? You only relive the past. Imagine. Reenact the drama. Future has not yet come, we even don't know. But we imagine the future. All this the mind can do. So the mind is very dangerous because mind can concoct stories about the past, present and future. We even don't know that this mind is doing all the mischief. Thinking, thinking, thinking. Thinking of the past, thinking of the future, thinking of the other people. Huh? You never see anything other than that. Whole day is spent. Hmm? Now I want to ask you a question. Do you see your anger or do you see other people's anger?
Yes.
Huh?
Others.
Others. Because why? You can see them speaking anger, you can see them acting anger, you can see their expression. So it is easy to see other people's anger. So we say he is angry. But we can't see our anger. We hardly see it. Do you find it easier to see other people's pride or your pride? Huh? Oh yeah, okay. You see other people's pride, no? Do you ever see your pride? No. You think you have no pride. You have no anger. Others have anger. Others have pride. And they are jealous. No? Do you see their jealousy or your jealousy? Huh? You always see they are jealous. Huh? Then all these mental defilements, you don't see in you, you think you are very good. Others are jealous. You think you are very good. Others are proud. You think you are very good. Others are angry. So very often you blame the world. You don't blame yourself because you don't see yourself. So now what to do? The Buddha said, this whole problem is because of tanha. Tanha is your own desire, your wanting, your expectation, your wanting gratification, whatever you want with tanha. So how to get rid of tanha? Impossible. You have tanha for everything in the world, isn't it? If you have no tanha for this, will you look after this? If you have no tanha, will you make this? So everything that we do has some amount of tanha. For some it is less, for some it is more. Some people, they have tanha for other people's things also. They want to rob and steal other people's things. Some people are better than that. They have tanha only for their things. What is the most difficult tanha to get rid of? Your body? You have a lot of tanha for your body. If you lose your eye, you will be so unhappy. Or ear, or you lose your limb or your finger, you will be so unhappy. Why? Because you have a lot of tanha for the body. Then you have a tanha for your children. Then you have tanha for your house, for your car. Then you have tanha for your belongings. So how to get rid of this tanha? It is impossible. But the Buddha said, tanha is the cause for all our samsaric problems. So it is an almost impossible thing to get rid of. But the Buddha found out a way where all of us can try. Isn't that marvelous? We can try how to get rid of tanha and still live and be happy all the time without tanha. Can you imagine being happy without tanha? Tanha is attachment, desire, wanting, me, I, mine, pride, conceit, selfishness. All of it is tanha. How can you live without all of it and still be happy? Can you? Can you? Without wanting anything and then still be happy. It's a marvelous thing. That's what the Buddha and the Arahants, they were the happiest under the sun. They never wanted anything and they had everything. When they see something, they enjoy, just drop it. No tanha for more. When they go to the king's palace for dana, they get the best of dana, then they leave it and come. They'll never want to go again unless they are invited. There is no craving for more. You enjoy it and leave it. Is that possible for us to do? Enjoy every moment. You see something nice, yes, it's nice, enjoy it. And then leave it and go. Now I come here in the morning, I feel, oh, beautiful. All of you nicely seated. I enjoy it, then I go away. I don't want it again and again. I'm not craving for it again and again. Unless she calls me again, I won't even think about it. But I'm enjoying. I go in the BMW. I enjoy like anything. But the moment I get down from the BMW, I have no more craving for that. Then I'm satisfied with whatever I get. If I get only a three-wheel, then I'm also happy because ulangaka yanda puluwan. That's also happy. Then if I have to go by bus, not anymore because I'm too old, that's also happy because I don't have to spend much. I can go for a few rupees, any distance. So for me, being in the car, being anywhere else, it gives me all the happiness all the time. That is to say, whatever I get, I enjoy. If I see her and I think she is pretty, I enjoy that. But I don't have a second thought, I'll leave her and go. No. So all the good things are there for us to enjoy. But we may not crave for them. Craving is wanting again and again and again. So whatever I get, I am happy. If I don't get also, I am happy. If I get also, I am happy. Now, Am I suffering? When I get all the nice things also, I am happy. If I don't get anything also, I am happy. I am not asking for more. That's the kind of mind that the Arahant has. He enjoys every moment, but he has no craving for anything. So now, how to live without tanna is the question of the day. How to be satisfied with whatever you get. How to be enjoy every moment of the day. When people scold you, can you enjoy that? Can't. Can't. I'll tell you how to. You want to know? People are scolding. Huh? Say somebody is scolding me like anything. Scolding me and blaming me and robbing me and hurting me and insulting me. What do I think? I just think, he doesn't know me as much as I know myself. I know how good I am, I know how bad I am. His opinion doesn't count. So I don't take it. So he can scold me and go away. I listen carefully and then that's the end of it. It doesn't make me angry. I don't accept it. I don't think about it. I don't remember it again and again. Supposing I remember it again and again, for weeks and months I keep on remembering. This man insulted me. He scolded me. He hurt me. Then again and again I remember it. Is it that man's fault or your fault? Your memory is bringing it up. How to deal with this memory that is bringing it up again and again and making you angry again and again? Memory will bring up the whole incident, reenact the whole drama, and make you angry again and again. How can you get rid of this memory? Can you? Sometimes good things come from the memory. If you don't have a memory, that means you are a sick person. That's a disease, no? Some people, they lose their memory. That's some Alzheimer disease or something. So you have to have the memory, but still not think of all the miserable things that have happened in the past and make yourself unhappy again and again. The simple thing is when we understand that it is our mind that is bringing up and worrying us. It is our memory that is making us angry. Not that man. That man only scolded me once. How many times did your memory bring it up and make you angry? For days and months, no? Whose fault is that? Fault of your memory or that man? Huh? Whose fault? That man, yes. He sparked off our anger, but it's my mind that is bringing up the memory again and again, reenacting the same drama and making me angry again and again. That is something to do with my memory, not with him. No? Now whom are you going to blame, that man or you? Huh?
Myself.
Huh?
Myself.
Yeah, yourself. So don't allow things of the past to come and bug you. Just forget about it. So you have to understand how to do it. How to get rid of memory. That is the question for today. No? Buddha has shown the way how to keep off from the memory. How? Mind must be always occupied. Don't allow unnecessary things to come and spoil your mind. These memories come without your invitation. They just come. They come, they walk into your mental household, spoil your mental household and go. They are robbers. You know robbers? They come without invitation. No? Slowly they come and take all the valuables and they run away. That's what the robbers do. These memories are also like robbers. They come uninvited. If you don't know, they will destroy your mental household and they will go away. So, the Buddha said how to deal with this situation. You have to have your memory and you must have not have unnecessary memories coming and bothering you. One thing is meditation. He said there are two kinds of meditation to occupy your mind so that the robbers have no way of coming. Whole time your mind is occupied with meditation. One way is practicing metta meditation. Metta, I have told you again and again how to practice metta meditation. Shall we do it again for the children? All of us can say it. Uttang adocha tiriyancha asambada avera asapatam sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta. I'll tell you the meaning. Uddang is above the entire universe. Adho is below the entire universe. Tiriyancha is across. So you are in the middle. The entire universe is out there. Sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta. May all living beings be well and happy. Sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta. Can you keep this in your mind and occupy your mind above, below and across? May all living beings be well and happy. Now this is a constant metta meditation. If you can practice that, then all the time you are willing to forgive the world. You always wish well for the world, the entire world, the entire universe. Sabbe satta, all living beings. Sattvayokan, all living beings in the entire universe. May they be well and happy. Bhavantu sukhitatta. May they be well and happy. Uddhang ado chatiriyanta asambada avera asapatta. May they be free from pain and suffering. May they be free from anger and hatred. May they be free from enmity. Enemies always hurt each other. Friends always support. So may they be free from enmity. Now shall we say it in English so you can practice it? Above, say all of you, above, below, and across. May all living beings be free from pain and suffering. free from anger and hatred, free from enmity. May all living beings be well and happy. Again, I will teach you how to remember. You have to remember it all the time. Occupy the mind. Above, below, and across. May all living beings be well and happy. Free from pain and suffering. Free from anger and hatred. Free from enmity. May all living beings be well and happy. Can you practice this? If it is a constant meditation, then even if people scold you, you don't take it. Even if people blame you, you don't accept it. Because you know people are suffering out there. They are always suffering. So they get angry. They get jealous. They get hurt. And then they hurt us. But then they are bad. But then we are not bad. We are having metta. People are proud. That's true. But I am not proud. People are jealous. But I am not jealous. People are angry. I am not angry. So you have to learn this art and understand the world is bad. But I am not bad. So that way we have to always remember this loving kindness meditation. Above, below, and across, may all living beings be well and happy. Free from pain and suffering, free from anger and hatred, free from enmity. When you practice this loving kindness meditation, it becomes a habit of the mind. Then you don't get angry at all. You forget how to get angry. If you don't get angry, are you happy? Yes, every moment of the day you are happy. You don't know how to get angry. People are bad, that's true. They say and do things, but that's not my problem. I'm not bad. I don't say things that are bad. I don't hurt people. I don't get angry. So, that is one way the Buddha taught how to overcome, how to substitute metta for tanha. Now you are not having tanha, you are having metta. Before that you had full-time tanha. For this, everything. Now you are having full-time? Full-time? Metta. Can you? That's the thing you have to develop. That's meditation. These things happen in the mind. So you have to address the mind. So when you practice metta again and again, you substitute metta for tanha. Now little by little tanha becomes less and more metta. That's one way that the Buddha said how to overcome tanha. But it is only momentary. Again the tanha will come. Then you must substitute with metta. Now I am asking you a question. How can you recognize your metta and tanha? They are two different things. Metta is akusala. Metta is kusala Tanha is akusala. Two different things. They all occur in the mind. When they happen, when they occur in the mind, how are you going to distinguish one from the other? Now my mind is with metta. Now my mind is with tanha. How to distinguish one from the other? You have to do it. Nobody can do it for you. It happens in your mind. Even the Buddha can't do it for you. You have to learn the art. How to understand. Now my mind is with tanha. Now my mind is with metta. What is the difference? Yeah. අයින් කියන්න මට කනේ.
Awareness of the mind, sati sampajanna.
Sati sampajanna, big word for them, no? Awareness of the mind, okay. Mindfulness, okay. Metta is cooling and soothing. Tanha is I want. Okay? Until I am satisfied, I want. Metta is a kind of letting go, no? Okay? Something else, good. Some other thing. How do you recognize metta from tanha? It happens in the mind all the time. I'll give you a question. At this moment in your mind, is there tanha or metta? Do you have tanha in your mind now? No. You have to recognize it only when it appears. It's not there all the time. When tanha appears, then you know this is tanha. Otherwise you can't get to know how to know. It is underground. When something you want, then you know there is tanha in my mind. As soon as you know it is tanha, now my mind is with tanha. I want it. I want it. I can't live without it. If it is something like hunger, then you have to give food. But if it is anything else, it is not a vital thing for the body, then you don't have to worry about it. No. If it is hunger, you have to eat. Definitely. Hunger is different, thirst is different. That you have to eat, you have to drink. Even though there is tanha, you have to eat, you have to drink. But other things, if you see tanha, will you have more will you crave for it or will you give it up? If you know it is my tanha, that I want this, up to a point you can give up. So that you don't have to give up. Actually, Buddha never said to give up tanha. This is very important. Buddha never said to give up tanha. Buddha only said, know it and see it. Janato passato. Just know it. Now my mind is with tanha. Just see it. Now my mind is with tanha. That's all. Keep on seeing it. Now my mind is with tanha. Now my mind is with anger. You can never give up anger. What you can do is, you can only see anger and know anger. Who can see that for you? Can anyone see your anger? No, but they don't know. We don't know your mind. So you have to see your anger. You have to see your tanha, your craving. So if you don't see it, what happens? You stay with the tanha and you somehow make an effort to satisfy, and then the moment you are satisfied, you have another tanha that also needs to be satisfied. So your whole life you are asking for things and wanting satisfaction. That's how you spend your time. If you know it, then you will stop and turn. That's like having brakes in your car. If you know what it is, then you stop and turn. This is tanha, stop and turn. This is anger, stop and turn. This is fear, stop and turn. This is doubt, stop and all those things are inherent in the system. The Buddha said not to give up, but to see it and know it. That is called what do you call it? Janato passato. Janato is to know it, passato is to see it. Where does it arise? In the mind. So you have to see your own mind with anger. Now my mind is with anger. Now my mind is craving with desire. I want satisfaction. Now my anger, my mind is with fear, doubt, hatred. All those things are pride. I want to satisfy my pride. I want it.